So a few days ago, I bought this new Winsor & Newton oil paint. This is the zinc white that has kind of like a creamy, not creamy, but yeah, something of like a creamy color tone to it. And I found out that it is so much better to work with this kind of white. It actually works much better to mix for skin tone and also to create a much better vibrant kind of color instead of just using the titanium white. Also, as you can see, I have a very messy palette of so many colors, and you may notice that most of my colors are cold or cool tones because I really love to work with cold kind of colors instead of really warm colors like red and orange. I do like them sometimes, but mostly I like blue, purple, magenta, maroon, and of course green as well. So finally we begin with the painting, and to the first day I just want to quickly block in all the colors to get the values right. So I did use some reference photos, but especially for the flowers, because I really want to get good in painting flowers. I really want to get the values right, the composition, the shapes and everything. So I did use some reference photos from this website. It's a royalty-free website that you can just download, photos for your painting or even any kinds of purposes. And I actually found this website from another artist on YouTuber that I watch. So the website was called Pixabay. Yeah, the website is called Pixabay, and I put the link down below. So for this particular painting, my main purpose or target is to get better in painting flowers, values, colors, color blending, and yeah, pretty much all of those. And also a new technique, which the one that I just did before. So usually in the past, whenever I do oil painting, I would do layer by layer, and it took me way too long to finish a painting, and I'm not really that kind of a patient kind of person. I always want to quickly continue my painting so I can keep on painting and finish the painting. The thing with oil painting is that as much as I love it, it kind of annoys me sometimes that, want it or not, you do have to wait it to dry in order to continue blending and adding more colors and adding details. So there are of course several techniques and methods that you can try, which is quite difficult, in order for you to finish an oil painting much quicker. And a lot of professional oil painters can actually finish a whole oil painting portrait within a day only. And as I believe the technique is called alla prima, so you immediately put all the necessary colors on its specific rightfully place. And so you don't just put the colors layer by layer, but you literally mix each shades of color to where you're supposed to put those colors. So this technique is really wet, and so you can immediately blend all the colors together and finish it in a quicker pace. So this is the result of the second day. I'm going to wait for her face to dry more so that I can continue tomorrow adding more details, more colors, and so on. So now it is the third or the fourth day, I think, I forgot. Oh, also, I would like to say that if you are hearing some sounds of like fireworks, well, let me tell you, I am seriously recording and editing this video around an hour before New Year's of 2017. So yeah, I recorded this on last December, just like around an hour before New Year. So if you hear some sounds of firework, just ignore that. And hey, Happy New Year's again, I suppose, from past me. So anyway, this new day, and I'm beginning to add more colors and more details onto her face, and also adding some more layers as well, and blending her face and stuff like that. I also really love to paint eyelashes. I don't know why, but one of the most favorite part of adding details onto my character's portrait is the eyelashes. I love adding eyelashes, and basically anything that it has to do with painting eyes. I love painting eyes so much, and I just really enjoy it. And also you may notice that a lot of time I spend my time in this painting blending colors, because I really like my style that, I like that my character or my, the style of the painting has such a seriously smooth surface. I just love that kind of feeling. So, and it's not just like about the surface of the canvas itself, but the style of the painting. I like my style. I like my characters to have really smooth skin color and color blending as well. So yeah, there are so many things that I really love about painting with oils, but one of the top favorite thing that I truly do enjoy is blending things. If you have been watching my other previous oil painting videos on my YouTube, you may already notice, because I talk about this a lot of time, of how much I truly enjoy blending colors, making the surface just really smooth and perfectly smooth and silky, and of course painting hair as well. Like the one that I'm doing right now, I seriously enjoy painting hair. And I also just realized that apparently it doesn't matter what kind of medium that I use, either it's traditional art or digital art, and even if it is a different medium, in traditional art, even if it is a different medium than oil painting, it doesn't matter what kind of medium or tools that I use to paint, my style is pretty much the same. And it's really great to notice that, because it makes me feel good that, that means I do have a style, and I do have this repetition, I guess, like I suppose that's the word. Yeah, I noticed that I keep having this repetitious or repeated that's the word, oh gosh, this repeated style or technique of painting that has a very similar result even when I use other mediums. So yeah, it's really cool to see that, I guess. So at this part, I'm finally begin painting in the flower peony around her hair. So for this painting, like I have said before, that the purpose of this painting, I wanted to get really good in painting colors and especially flower as well. And so it really amazed me how much how much I improve painting this type of flower for the second attempt. If you forgot about, or if you haven't watched the very first time that I tried to paint the flower peony in oil painting, here is a sneak peek or just a small clip of the video of an older oil painting that I did. And so yeah, in this painting, this is the second attempt that I tried to paint this kind of flower, and you can see the difference, how much it really looks different. And really the reason why, it's because at the first time I tried to paint them, I did not use any reference at all, because I thought that I knew how to paint them, and that's why I thought that I don't want to use reference, I don't think it's that necessary. And so lessons learned, and I'm sorry about my dog. So lessons learned is that when you want to paint something that you never painted before, especially if you want to get better at it and study more, do study it in real life first. Don't try to paint what you think you know. And as you can see, the result is so much better, and it looks more realistic, and it has shape instead of the very first time that I did. Yay, she is finally done. I am so happy with this painting. I really like with the result. I'm also so glad that I did not mess up the peony here. So from the last process, as you can see, I also added some more details, some more highlights, and also these tiny blue flowers here. So here is the details of the painting. I am so happy with the peony flowers here. I'm really happy with the result. Really enjoy painting this, and I also like this kind of like a fantasy glowing tattoo or design on her face. I'm also happy that I added some of this like flying flowers and some leaf around her, so that there's at least there's something more dynamic going on in this painting, because I really like my painting to seem like it's alive, and especially with the flow of her hair here with this floating petals and plants, not plants, floating petals and leaf. It really helps to bring out more of the dynamic in this painting, and the kind of like the wind blowing her hair and everything. Though of course there are a lot of things need to be improved. Maybe some other time I might as well touch up again, but one of the things that I learned when it comes to painting is that you just have to know when to stop, because if you think that your painting will never look perfect, then you're just going to try too hard to make the painting look perfect, and you will never actually finish it. So I think there will always come a time where you just have to call your painting a finish, even though you know that you can improve. But that's okay, because you can always practice and improve on other different paintings, do studies and stuff like that. I also plan to buy some glitters. I think I really want to put some glitters on some of these like really bright stars in the background, or maybe a bit of glitters on her eyes as well. So maybe I'll make another video special about embellishing my paintings with glitters, because I have some other paintings as well that I do want to play around with glitters and see how it will look like. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed this. Please like, comment and subscribe for more. Also check out my art blogs and follow me on Instagram for daily updates, and I will see you soon.